live again? Alright, hello everyone. I'm gonna just completely restart that intro, so don't watch that little VOD back. Welcome everyone to the Overwatch Oasis Tier 3, Week 4, final game for Tier 3 of the week. We have I Need Healing taking on Nova. Again, I'm gonna be your play-by-play guy tonight, the BX Hunter, and I'm joined by everyone's favorite, Just Moosh, over on the cams tonight. How are you doing tonight, Moosh? Been there, done that. Mr. 3 of 5. Alright, we're coming into this game. It's a good one. We have Nova undefeated so far in Tier 3, looking very, very strong. They take on I Need Healing, who came out the gates pretty strong, but have slowed up in these past couple games, dropping the last two, so they're going to look to bounce back, and again, it's going to be a tough one going against Nova. As we move on to Busan, we're going to be starting on Mecha Base. What do you expect to see from both of these teams, Moosh?
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I'm very much expecting the brawl, and that's exactly what we're going to see, pretty much exactly what I expect from both teams, especially on the DPS side. On I Need Healing, we are going to get Rocky on his Junkrat and Dadbot on his Doomfist. A lot of what we're expecting, but a lot of brawl, except on I Need Healing, they're electing to not go with the Lucio, so they're going to be much slower in comparison to Nova's brawl, who has the Lucio Moira. But they're going to fight on this high ground. It's a nice wall coming out from there, trying to isolate things, and that does get Bangan out of this map to start off. And that's pretty much, yeah, it's going to get Rocky out as well. That's a nice wall to isolate the Reinhardt. They're going to be able to take down two early people. But this fight is still going on. It gets pretty tough, and Helen does take down AtCat, and I think that's just pretty much going to concede control over to Nova. Dadbot also goes down to East. And that was a quick early fight from Nova. Again, I think the speed and the Mei wall really shining through for Nova there in the differences on the team. Yeah, the team setting up. It's just so much slower of a composition now. Can't really engage with the line, but they are going to be fighting over here at this choke on the high ground. Dadbot goes in with the punch, but the wall isolates him the moment he engages. Volky finishes it off, and again, that's going to make it a 5v6. The Mei's trying to freeze them up, but Bangan's trying to get them out. Oh, it's a nice spin from Bangan. She does go down, and the wall comes down and freezes them up, and there comes the collapse with a wall break, trying to keep him up. This is a chaotic fight going on here. Rocky eventually gets the bear out of there, and I think that's eventually going to give it to I Need Healing. Dadbot cleans up the rest of the fight. Goshi tries to take up the high ground as the rest of the team tries to engage in. Oh, is Ishii going to go down? Yeah, he pays for it. He overextends in trying to retake. The wall comes down, not that it's not able to save or isolate anyone. And I Need Healing's going to try to walk them back into their spawn. Oh. Two picks go in the way of I Need Healing. That's so unfortunate from Ghosty. I believe the Diva Bomb hits the wall and does not go as far as they intended to go. But alas, it's still a team fight win for I Need Healing, as they are already at 30% on this point. Almost about to tie up the score, but Nova just goes underground, try to take the point quickly. They have several ults coming in here. The Rip Tire's coming out, along with the Deadeye and the Blizzard, but no one's died yet. 4 ults coming out so far, but no one's died. Bulky gets the first pick over onto Rocky. Here comes the big grab from Sidonia. The shatter from Bangan gets blocked, unfortunately. And eventually it looks like Nova's going to have their way with the ultimate fight and take control. And they also actually captured point early in that fight, so now they're already at 80%. And I Need Healing just going to get probably just one fight if possible. And they may not even need to get it all together. They also have to come against a Shatter. They only really have the Nano, maybe the Coalescence. I think the Coalescence will build. Wall's not great. The Nano comes down into Bangan. Ghosty's neck goes out. She gets the gets the pin. Oh, they don't even get the touch. They get the fight caught up on here. before Dadbot can get onto the point. And that's a quick fight from Nova. Recapture that point, and then hold it off while all those ultimates were coming in, and they didn't really allow I Need Healing the opportunity to get back onto the point, to even get a recontest there.
Sorry, I had to fix my audio settings. I don't think chat could hear me. Hopefully they can now.
Amateur.
Don't.
That's okay. It's
Stop
okay.
amateur.
Things are switching up just a little bit. I think I'm more on the DPS side. We have Dadbot going on to the Barra, but no pocket for them. As well as Ghosty switching on to the Zarya. They do have the Lucio this time, Lucio and Moira. No, Dadbot's just going to go Hanzo instead. Meanwhile, on the other side, the DPS just lined up there. They have the Sombra Soldier going in from Bear and Gold. The fight is going to be coming in. It's not the fight of the fight you normally see. Is I Need Healing is just trying to rotate all the way around. It seems. While Nova is just going to grab control of the point with their Reinhardt instead. Bulky gets Dadbot to start off the site. That's not what you want to see. That's a big amount of damage. He does get D-Max from Ghosty. Zarya does their job in this brawl. Ishii gets trapped and he gets pinned because of it. He's probably going to go down. He does thanks to Rocky. The Sombra, Sai gets the 3-mech kill even after I Need Healing does take control. But that's Nova's just going to hard reset. Cloud does go down. Let's see if I do think Sai's going to be able to get out. But that was nice from I Need Healing, especially losing that first member. Ghosty and Bangan doing a lot of work on the point. Bear's hacking people from behind. You're going to have to pull the rest of I Need Healing back from holding up this choke, I think. That you're going to see Nova taking a little rotation this time into the bongo. Both coalescence come out. And with that, Bangan actually going to take out their counterpart. Start off. Here comes the grab too, as well as the Rip Tire. They're going to be able to get anyone with it. Oh, Rocky does eventually get two after Adcat gets the first pick, and Sai's just going to have to completely reset even while in mech. And just give them probably another 2 fights at this. Bulky switching again also. This time going on to the Echo. No pocket for them, but Echo usually has more speed. The EMP is going to be coming here. I wonder if they're waiting for either Ishii or Sai to get their ult to use it, but Bear is set up to use it. And there it is. It only gets Billy and Rocky, and Adcat's able to get the beat off to keep it sustained despite the EMP. And Rocky is going to be able to get Cloud. Sai gets D-Max, and Ghosty is going to be able to take it. That was a nice shadow from Ishii to get, I think, like 2 or 3 on that. And Ghosty's just going to clean them up on the Zarya. High charge. And that's not a good stagger from Bear, unfortunately. I think they're going to be able to get a touch. But it's going to be, it's definitely going to be close. If you get the touch Cloud eventually gets it, as well as Helen. Lucio beat just to keep them alive, but Ghosty just down Helen. They're gonna let the Shatter. The Shatter does come through. It only really gets Bangan though, thanks to the Zarya bump. Dadbot gets 2. Oh, Sai gets 1 over the top as Billy. Both supports actually go down from that. Nice. Just gets the D-Mech. Okay, the grab gets in position. Kind of going back and forth. They're going to need to take out Bear on this Tracer. He's getting a lot of value right now. But Lucio is also dancing on top of the bongo, but he gets cleansed off, and the Bear cannot get the 20 touch. That was a lot happening in that fight pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That was much nicer from I Need Healing. I really liked Ghosty on Zarya. I'm not usually a fan of Zarya at the moment, as you know. But that was really nice with the synergy that they have with Bangan to be able to keep that up.
Yeah, I also agree with the Zarya just not being the strongest right now, but Ghosty's kind of doing the most right now.
Yeah, I think they still need to account for the Bear. He can still pop off. I hope Bulky sticks more on a singular hero to allow them to build up the ultimates, and Dadbot is actually going to match him on the Echo this time. You see him flexing over as Rocky's just going to stick on his try and shoot Junkrat there. It's going to give Billy to pocket the Dadbot. So that's going to be the advantage he has over Bulky. But Nova's just gonna quickly take the point while the rest of I Need Healing goes the back way. Oh, that's a big early pick onto Ellen, get caught by the Fire Strike. Some of the heal. The Immortality Field does come out. And Ishi's gonna go down despite it. I think he's just gonna eventually just go full on the way of I Need Healing. The bear does take down Dadbod. I don't think that I don't know if they have the res available or anything like that. No, they do. There it is. They are still gonna have the full 6. That was, it's really nice, like, just team pressure really from Bengen and Ghosty working and moving in quickly over onto the rest of the team, forcing the Mortality Field out. She just takes so much damage, unfortunately. That bot almost goes down. The Mortality Field comes out very early. Wonder if I think Ghosty has a grab already. Yeah, they're going to be building up too quickly and they don't have it, and they're going to eventually start pushing onto the point. Each team hiding around this corner. Here comes the grab. Oh, but Bear actually gets the only pick with their Deadeye instead. Rocky does not pop the Riptire to help out on it. Here it comes instead. But at that point, the Immortality Field's already back. And Rocky pays for his life, but the damage still is done. The tanks walk through, people get it. Loki does use the copy. I don't know if that was the best choice. Cat does go down with it, but the rest of the team was already down, and they're going to have tank ults here as well as the beat, but they're really just going to have, like, if they cap it, it's probably going to be at 99.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what over. They're gonna initiate with Sidomia's Diva Bomb. Actually gets Cat. That's massive. That's a lot of the healing for Dadbot comes in. Oh, what a big shatter from Ishii. But Dadbot gets a couple of their own as the Reinhardt. I think it's gonna be too much. That's a nice switch actually from Bulky over into the Sim. I didn't even notice that he did that again. He's been playing a lot of different heroes so far tonight, but the Sim pick actually I think surprises everyone. The TP comes around to get some turrets on the point and able to take the point over, but again at 93%, they pretty much have to win every fight out here to be able to take this. And they're coming into big tank hold. That's a nice early window from Cloud. Let's see if they push through it. Oh, the shatter gets blocked by Ishii, and they're gonna get melted. They kind of just stood in front of the Baptiste window. I don't know what they were ideally going for there, because it eventually did get torn apart, but that's alright. They still have plenty of time on the clock again. They still have this, I think they're really playing for like the Grav and the Riptire from Rocky Top. They'll have to bait out both the Beat and the Immortality Field to get good value out of it. The wall comes early from Bulky. They're going to try to engage on this, I think. Oh, they're just going to... I Need Healing's just going to kite back. Let this wear out, and push in afterwards. Right in the corner. Bulky's trying to get a nice off angle with this Sim, and because of that, Ghosty does pay for their life, and Sai gets to clean up onto Rocky as well. Billing goes down, and now, on the other end, I Need Healing is pretty much going to be down to one final fight. I don't think, they're going to try to go around to avoid the Sim, as much as they can as they engage. And yeah, this is going to be the final fight of this map. They open up with the Coalescence from AskCat. They have a lot of ults in the bank here. The window comes out from Cloud. Oh, the grab goes onto them, and here comes the Beat and the Immortality Field. Bengen's the first pick onto Bulky. Here comes the Giovanni does not get value. Oh, what a big Riptire from Rocky. Cleans out the Immortality Field. That's also a nice shatter that would have happened there, but Rocky killed them all first. DeBear gets Billy. There's still throwing presence for them. Sidomia is still here as the baby, but they're both going to get taken out. 99, can anyone touch? I don't think so. Oh, they do get the one touch from... I think Bulky was going to actually touch. Lucio's also still here on Helen. Cat goes down. Cloud gets their counterpart. Cloud is also trapped, but they don't cap. Oh, here comes Bear on the Tracer. The stall game from Nova still shining through. Ghosty goes down to Sai, who's also made it their way back. Mercy gets res. Here comes the shatter from Ishii. He gets 2. He gets the Mercy Echo. They're still have 3 on this point with the turret still going in. Vengen gets the Mercy, but Cat goes down. They're going to be able to take this point, I think. The wall came out too. That's incredible.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Nova wins on
my
an
gosh.
incredible map 1.
Whew.
Could have gone either way, but the stall game was just so impressive from pretty much every player. The Bear, I think, especially on the Tracer, Helen on the Lucio. They had Cloud trapped as the Moira with the Lucio next to him, and they're just not able to capitalize. This is nice. Vengen almost had a next shatter in this team, but just killed him right beforehand. And unfortunately, it's just still not enough. But that was a really nice, fun game 1.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was so sure that I Need Healing had that all the way up until the last second.
Yeah, if I'm playing in that game, I'm definitely not breathing on either side. But
yeah, absolutely.
I think honestly, coming to this game, at least from my perspective, I was expecting Nova to look really dominant within the game. That's not disrespect to I Need Healing. I just think Nova's like the top team within tier 3, but I Need Healing really held their own and honestly could have taken that point. So I'm very much excited to see what's going to happen going forward as we move into Numbani. Yeah.
Yes. One of my favorite maps.
I thought you hated it.
No, what? No. We've said multiple times that I like this map.
I don't know. I think you're a liar.
Oh my god.
All right.
Xbox report that.
Look at Rocky already getting me lineups. See, I appreciate that.
You love to see it, really.
Alright, so we have Berserker coming in. Ghosty still sticking in. I did think Bangan, or Banegan, I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name.
I'm just going to say
that they
Bane.
were really solid all throughout. Rocky and Dad, I'm still sticking in. We just have Cat coming out for Valyrian. So that puts them at the 58. Who just left? Was it Bear? Yeah, his internet is having issues. Oh, no. And that's impressive considering how much value he was pretty much getting throughout that last map. So let's see if we get anything different from them. Oh, we do have lineup already. Look at both of these teams. Sheesh. All right, so on Nova's side, we have Daddy Needs You coming in for Ishii. Sai is still going to be sticking on the off tank role most likely. We have Sky coming in for DPS with hopefully Bear comes back. And we have Cloud and still sticking in, but we have Cheeky taking Helen's spot. I'm going to assume that they're going to probably run some sort of pharmacy with Sky and Cheeky. That seems very much on brand for them, but we will certainly see what comes out. And again, hopefully we're able to get Bear back in the lobby shortly. But if not, I'm sure
having internet issues. More than
couldn't be you.
It could not be me. That's embarrassing. I would like to make a public apology for making you do play-by-play in cams. Wow. I just had to focus real hard and could not talk.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm very much appreciating. Like, if you guys saw my cams on my side, they're horrendous as I'm trying to talk through that, especially through that chaotic game. Again, I still can't really believe that Nova was able to hold at the wall from, I believe Bulky was playing it. The Sim was so much value in keeping their sustain, but they really weren't able to finish off and get the target prioritization. I really think the key point came when Cloud was trapped and Rocky's trapped, but still was able to get away, thanks to Helen also stays alive as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's Overwatch, you know, one little moment here or there, and all of a sudden we're talking I Need Healing, taking that first map and looking like they can do the upset, so. Someone else also just left for Nova. What are we missing? Was it J-Rod?
Oh boy. All the internet issues today. We got one ready. Are they still not in the lobby?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were just waiting. We're just waiting on the bear to get back in the lobby.
That's so funny. Chat is asking for dive.
Does Cheeky have a chat book? I'm gonna just move Cheeky off and on real quick.
Okay. Yeah, anyway. Chat's asking for dive. How do you feel about that? I already know the answer, but if you wanna say your piece.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
I'm telling Cheeky. Oh wow, she just left before I can do it. All right, let's move Bear at least. Let's get him to Spectator Red, and then move Bear and Bulky. Let's see if Cheeky is having.
Internet issues during games are always so stressful.
Yeah, it's never fun. I remember the first game that I played against Nova in Oasis. I played them in other leagues before, but the first one, I remember in the first map, I was completely lagging out playing Zarya. I just yeeted the graph. Apparently, it got 2 people, and then just immediately backed out of the game because I didn't want to lose my ultimate.
Yeah, you don't want to lose ult. Oh my goodness. Chicky was not having a chat bug.
They were trolling her.
They were trolling her.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That is a good one. That's really funny.
Alright, so we're just, again. Alright, we have the readies from both teams.
Let's get it.
Good luck. Have fun.
Oh, I didn't say that.
With all of the drama that's been going around, especially in the league, this is a video game. Let's just have fun with it, guys.
This game is very fun, too. I'm really enjoying.
Jag is here? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Bye, Jag.
Bye, Jag.
Hope you're doing okay. Alright, we're moving into Numbani, and I agree with Chad up that you're saying. This is the dive map.
Yeah, absolutely.
The high ground, especially in these first 2 points. We played it in our game. We see it in a lot of games this past week. So... Zooms is also here. Oh, I think that they're in the other game. They're on the second stream.
Oh my
goodness.
Sorry,
guys. I'm pretty sure they're looking for the other game. Yeah, there will be another game going on tonight for Tier 2. Last game over there. So hopefully they find their way.
That's so funny.
Let's see from the attack. Let's actually start on the defense since that's usually what they'll be sticking on. They're actually going to see the Rhine Zarya. I usually like to see more of the Orisa here, but the Rhine Zarya certainly works. They're going to have the Mercy Pocket for Dav on the Ash. Rocky, of course, is going to be sticking on the Junkrat, and Billy's going to be on the Moira this time. Meanwhile, for Nova, they're also going to be running the Rhine Zarya.
Dive!
So, no dive. Sad. But they are going to do exactly what I thought. They're going to run the Pharmacy with Sky and Cheeky. Bear's going to be matching Rocky on the Junkrat this time, and Cloud's going to be sticking on the Baptiste. He's really solid on it, so it's not too shocking as they push in. And I think that's the 4 right now. So let's see where Nova tries to go. I'm going to guess that they're going to go underneath, and that looks exactly like what they are doing. Let's see when I Need Healing realizes it. They have to now. Here they go. Oh, and Bear gets Billy to start off. That's the main source of healing for I Need Healing, of course. Immortality feels good come out, but they're just going to walk back the rest of the team. Valerian has to keep them up. Now Berserker is all isolated. He's going to have to walk all the way around. Rocky's also trying to hold this point. Dadlock does get sized mech eventually, so that is something. I'm really going down. Dad does get Sai after getting mech too, so once he gets the baby, but Sky's going to get Billy's ultimates are coming up. I think, let's see if they can get Sky. They do eventually get him thanks to the, and then Berserker actually eventually gets it, and they don't even give him a tick here. Sky gets res. Sky does have the barrage, but I don't think they're going to want to do anything. Chicky does eventually take her life for that res as Sky just got out. That was a nice eventual hold from I Need Healing, especially after going down that first person. That's happened a couple times already. They've gone down first, like lost the first person, and still able to win the fight. Nova's going to take a different route this time. They are going to push onto the normal high ground you'll see from the comp game. Shatter gets blocked from Berserker. Daddy was ready for it as he pushes in. Here comes the Immortality field. The Riptide's going to come from behind, but Bear senses it, knows that it's coming, and Sky's going to be able to get the Ash Mercy Pop Zero. Gets res. Ghosty does eventually get cheeky for it, but I still think it's going to be not enough damage. Ghosty's trying their best. They're even going to use the Diva Bomb. I think it's going to get blocked. Oh, Bear is pushing past the shield, and they're still going to be picked. Rocky's also going to get Cloud. He does get pinned from Daddy, but Ghosty's still fighting this 2v1. The spawns are going to be coming. I think Ash Mercy are going to be coming first. Oh, but the Diva Bomb from them. Oh, it doesn't get Dad. Mercy does get away, but that's because of the Guardian Angel. The pin comes in there, still trying to fight this out. Sai's gonna get D-Max. The Shatter from Daddy gets nothing. Here comes the Bears. Riptire this time is able to get Valerian. Again, I do think this is gonna eventually go to the side of Nova. Let's see, they're gonna have a couple of bad spawns. Oh, and that's a nice dagger pick from Sky over onto Dadbot. They're gonna have to really reset here. I Need Healing, get all the way back. Except Rocky's going on a flank and still pushing in. Let's see if they're able to punish it. Does not look like they are. They eventually get him out. This is a lot of space if they're going to have to give it control. They're probably going to, at best, get the retake on the... But as I say that, Cheeky does go down, and a nice shatter onto Daddy Needs You. The Immortality comes out, but it just pins him past it, and they're able to stop him really much at the bus instead. Thanks to that early pick onto Cheeky from Ghosty. Ghosty having a game so far. Oh, Cloud gets Rocky. A little overextension, not enough shield presence, and Cloud takes him out, but they do get the res onto him. Oh, Sky.
That's so unfortunate.
Dadbot gets the headshot and also throws out Bob just to stop any thought of a push from them. Berserker goes them a little past the choke. Here comes the window. They're going to just kite this back if I'm them. Sky also switched off of the Barons, moving over into the Widow. Oh, Ghosty throws in the Diva Bomb behind, gets both the D-Mech and the back piece. Sky eventually goes down at the baby. And they're going to be able to hold at this corner once again. Karch continues to fall backwards. How do you feel about Sky on the Widow here? There's, I think, my answer on
yeah.
how I was gonna.
I was gonna say, Dadbot is just doing so much on this Ash that I think it's you're gonna have to get that pick fast before, you know, Dadbot sees you.
Yeah, it's so much more poke and like shield break from the Ash. You also have the dynamite.
It's just so much more value.
Oh, Rocky, see if we can get the. Oh, as I say that, Sai also said we get both DPS out with the self-destruct. Dadbot does get res. A nice shatter from Berserker. He's able to get Daddy and Cloud Lemon, but oh, there's Sky finally able to get the Dadbot. Ghosty does punish him. Here comes the Coalescence. Oh, Daddy gets a nice shatter. He's able to stop the Coalescence. Rocky's gonna send his Riptire from deep, and Sky's able to scout that out pretty quickly and he's able to get the destruction on it. The pair gets the nice little flank, gets Billy. Kart's gonna continue to push. There are still 3 here, or 2.5. There is one of them, the Baby Diva. Rocky does come back on the Junkrat, and not enough point presence, and Nova's gonna have to fall back. Oh, it's a big kick onto the baby. He was almost back into the mech. Comes potentially final fight here if I need to get on the window and the Bob come out from each side. Immortality also comes out pretty early. If they can get that and then get the Diva Bomb over the top, only really the Wine Shield to save them. And here it comes. I don't know if it's going to be able to get anyone. He does get the D-Max, more forces out the Diva Bomb. A nice shatter from Berserker gets to. There's so many ults coming out here. Here comes Gareth, their Riptire. How much value they're able to get? They're able to get both Rocky and Valerian. I think that's going to be able to keep control of this last point. Villain's still trying to fight on this point. Dadbot also goes down, but Billy's still trying to stack it out as much as they can. And just before it goes into overtime, Nova's able to cap point 2, but there's not a lot of time left on the clock. 4 points, the last point, and this is a point that you can easily get stalled out on. Ghosty already gets Sidomia's D-Mech as well, so they're going to have to really fall back and just try to push around this card. They're only going to have one tank right now. Sky switch over to the Soldier and actually goes down thanks to a nice fire strike from Berserker. I'm really liking them on this Reinhardt so far. Ghosty goes low. The Immortality Field comes out. It's a nice shatter. It's able to, I think, just get Ghosty. Here comes the Riptire from Rocky as well with the Koa. This might be a little too many ults, but they're still going to have a couple in the bank, so it should be fine. The Koa does gold up quickly as well as Rocky and Junkrat's going to be able to farm. And this is pretty much one more fight. Nova's going to have to win out because they want to push it here. They're going to have to win like 2, maybe 3 fights with how the staggers are on this map. They're going to rotate high ground. Ghosty's up there by themselves. Actually, Dadbot's up there with them. Oh, Rocky goes down from nice focus fire from Sky. Ghosty also goes down from the high ground. They're just rotating around. They kind of just give up all this presence on the high ground. They have to know he's up there. Rocky gets Sky. Berserker does eventually go down. That's a nice rotation from Nova to be able to take that high ground. They use Sky pretty much as bait with the visor, and even if they get some res. As the rest of the team just gets the high ground control from Ghosty and Dadbot, and able to push a carpet again. Like I said, they need to win more than just that fight. It is in overtime now. That's an early pick from Dadbot on Bear. There's no res after resing Sky last time. Woo! Oh, side throws it over the top. Berserker does not react to it in time and see that it's there, and that just might open up the point. The res comes on to Dadbot, but in the meantime, Rocky goes down. Dad still goes down. Just the support's left. Oh, Side able to clutch it out with that Diva Bomb. I don't know where Berserker was looking. That was over the top of them. Looked straight ahead and takes out 3. That was a very clutch play from Sidomia, but it's a great defense overall. And you know, if they're able to put any sort of good attack here, they're able to get some time on the clock. You know, at the very least, they can guarantee a draw on this map. And we've already seen a couple of draws, including on our game on Numbani, so it is not impossible to do here.
Absolutely. I think that Sky making that switch to Soldier it did a lot for them.
So big. It was so big.
Yeah, absolutely. We both feel the same way about Soldier, that he's just incredible right now.
Probably the best DPS at the moment, just so much spam that comes out from him, and it's so much consistent damage coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are getting some dive. This is looking like a little like our dive when we play with XR because they have the Junkrat too. But we do have the Monkey, the Diva coming out as well as the Pharmacy. So a lot of spam damage to go along with Berserker and Ghosty diving in. Meanwhile, on the other side is another classic comp that we're going to see here, and that's the double shield from Daddy Mizu and Sidomia. But they're also going to be running their own spam comp with the Pharah and the Hanzo. And again, still keeping Cloud on that Baptiste. He's been looking really solid on the Baptiste tonight.
Yeah,
a lot of really nice windows. Sky's going to spam down early. And we're going to get 22% of the ult. Ooh, sheesh. Damage boost. So we're going to see definitely a very different form of attack from what we saw on the first point, on the first round here. As we're going to get, because they're doing the dive, they're going to rotate all the way around. I don't know if I necessarily like that, because now they're just going to be fighting in this room. You kind of want to like engage from different areas. I don't know exactly what they're planning on. Rocky Top's going all the way around on the floor as well. And here they come on the high ground. Just the Monkey and the Ana. On here. The Immortality Field comes out. Ghosty does not make the high ground, but Dad does get Bear to start off this fight. Let's see if she can get the res if anything. Sai gets purple, a nice purple. Oh wow, they're able to eventually do get the collapse And again, all the spam damage coming out from them, it's so hard to pressure out. Sky's also almost at their barrage.
Yeah.
Valerian and Vil already at both of their ults as well. DeBear is also going to switch. They're actually going to make wholesale switches on the side of Nova. They're going to be able to at least get not too many staggers because of that and have to wait all the way back at the last spawn. But they're not going to have ultimates instead. So, and again, I do think this is a point for Monkey and D.Va, especially on the second point. Dadbot's able to get the immortality shield, is out early. The Nano goes on to Rocky instead of Berserker, and Sky's able to get Billy instead. Rocky punishes them thanks to that Nano, so it avenges the Ana. Chicky also goes down thanks to Gozi, a little out of position from her. Daddy's pushing in. Gozi just holding them up. They're going to try to pocket her. Warriors also gets low. Immortality feels out early again. Here comes the D.Va bomb, and because of Berserker causing disruption in the back, it's able to get a couple. Berserker also still gets Cloud. I think they're going to be able to eventually just clear this point. Who's still on to this? It's still Saitomi is staggering this out. I actually think it's going to be massive, and it might give Nova a second chance at a fight. Sky switches back over to the Soldier, again, best hero right now. Does take out Dadbot, it's a good counter to the Pharah. But both of these things are going to try to dive him. He does have the Mercy Pocket. They have the Mercy Pocket of their own. I don't know if they're going to be able to get any of the picks, but in turn, the cart is going to continue to push. Berserker does eventually go down. I don't know if they get a touch. They do not. And now 513 to try and cap this point. Again, they do need to get all of it, but a lot more time in the bank than the minute and a half Nova has to push point point 3. Billy goes down eventually. Gonna just slow down this push, and this is really where this map can start slowing down, and I do think eventually we're probably gonna need to see Berserker switch off with a Monkey. It's not usually the best over on point 3. Nice D.Va bomb from Sky. Does not get anyone. Here comes Sky's Visor. Rocky gets the first pick. Oh, but Sky's able to get 2 after the D-Mech. I don't think they're going to be able to get anything else up. And again, that's just going to stop the push right there. They're still sticking with it. Dadbot does not get out. Ooh, so close. Another big stagger. There's going to be probably 5 ults on the line for I Need Healing. Maybe even 6 depending on Berserker. If they're able to farm, they should be able to, especially depending upon where that Nano goes. They're going to rotate and take the high ground this time, much like Nova did. Oh, but Sky takes down Dadbot early again. He still cannot get this barrage off. I almost want to just tell him to switch off of it. They have counters for you now. The barrage may not be worth it, but they're still sticking with it. And the cart is still not pushing. And already about a minute and a half shaved off the clock here. Here comes an early Valk from Valerian. Both things go very low, and because of that, Gozi sends their bomb. Chicky, oh, she Guardian Angels to the cart instead of behind the shield and goes down for it. Valk comes out, gonna saga out the cart. Oh, and a massive shatter. Dadbot still gets them. Riptire is taken out by Cloud, and Sky continue to get a value. He flanks from behind. Ghosty's on it. See if they can save Valerian. Oh, they do, but Berserker goes down because of it from all the focus that needs to go on Sky. Gets res, but here comes the D.Va bomb, and it does get a Valerian. All the resources are forcing all of this, so they get extended. Dadbot finally uses the barrage and instead just gets immediately melted. We are gonna really need to see some changes, I think, from I Need Healing. Get a couple of different. I would like to see Dad on maybe like the Doomfist or something. No, he's gonna go Hanzo. I wonder if Berserker is gonna stick on this Winston. Looks like they are. I wonder if that's what they brought them in for on this map. But again, 2.5 minutes to go. Pretty much half the timing that they started with on this map, on this point, is gone. And they need to get all this there. It's not just one fight that they need to win. Nice engage with Berserker again. No high ground for him. Really grabs at this balcony. Doesn't grab it. He just jumps up. Nice early pick from Johnson Chicky. Here comes the D.Va bomb. The immortality field saves the rest of the team for it. And Berserker goes down as Bear makes another switch this time. This time onto the Reaper, probably for Berserker. But they're still pushing it. Sky's behind, and again with the flanking visor. They are not paying attention to where he is. He is behind you every time. They need to keep that in mind. He is farming visor, and they are down to about a minute and a half. Maybe just one fight territory for them at the very least. But I do think even if they do cap, it will go into overtime rounds at this point. No real ults for them either, as we're going to have 4 online for Nova. 4 of them are on the high ground. They know that the tanks want to grab this. So they're trying to hold it for themselves, but the rest of these squishies take the low ground. Here comes the early Diva Bomb. Oh, and it gets 3. They're not able to get out. They have to know that that's coming. And that's going to really just get down to one final fight. They're going to... Nova's pushing them back. We're going to see if they can get any staggers to make it even harder for them. I think Nova's eventually just going to fall back, not try to get anything overextended in any way. Berserker finally switches over onto the Reinhardt. Again, they are trying to grab this high ground control. Each team wants it. Bear's still in there. Let's see if they notice him. He gets out. This is going to come down to... Oh, Sky gets another pick onto Rocky with the Soldier. It's going to get res. The Koa comes out from Billy, too. Trying to keep up the rest of the team during that. The window is going to be pushed in, and here again comes another flanking visor. This time they account for it. It comes from a different angle, but they don't account for Bear at the same exact time. The 2 flanks is hard to deal with. A nice shatter from Daddy Needs. He gets the team. He goes for down for it, but the picks will favor the defense here. Bear gets Dad Bodder in the back, and she's even going to get the res on to Daddy Needs. A nice death blossom from the Bear. Rocky does get Sky eventually, but all the picks really going in the way of Nova. Rocky is not able to get the rip tire off, and that is going to be... Nope, Billy does get the touch, but that, I believe, will be map 2 for Nova. They go up 2-0 over I Need Healing. Again, another close map, and I really think I Need Healing had a chance to take both of these, but they maybe stuck on their comp for a little too long. And Nova had some nice clutch plays. I really think from Sidomi has had some clutch plays. Sky's had clutch plays. Cloud's been really important on the Baptiste. So it is nice to see from I Need Healing, but Nova is showing, I think, why they are undefeated so far in Tier 3. And I Need Healing will now need to go with the reverse sweep if they're looking to get back in the win column.
Mm-hmm.
Back to lobby, and I will get things set up. What are your thoughts? What do you think I Need Healing needs to do? Because they're getting close in these games, but it's just at the final, at the doorstep, they're not able to get through.
I think that they stuck on the Winston for too long. I think Winston on Nubani is really great for capping first point and then second point. I think, in my opinion, it's a little bit harder to do for the last little push.
Yeah.
I do think they should have switched to the Reinhardt earlier, which they did towards the end. I think the Diva was fine. I think even though they didn't take the map, Ghosty's doing a ton on this Diva. I don't know. I think... For me, it was just the Winston.
Yeah, I think they need to be more flexible within the maps while they're playing them, you know? Just maybe switching it up and learning what to counter on the other end, because we're seeing a lot of swaps come out of the side from Nova, especially in that DPS line. Sky's getting so much value when he switches over to the Soldier, and as well as the other heroes that he's played. He's obviously played the Pharah, played the Widow for a little bit, so spectate red, spectate blue. I think if they're able to just make the swaps while in the match itself, they should be able to take some maps and, you know, continue this up again. A couple of things go differently in both of these, in both Busan and Nubani, and instead we're talking about 2-0 I Need Healing. But instead, it's really nice from Nova. Again, clutch plays all around from them. So, I think, is anyone else here? No. All right, do we have lineups? Alright, we do have some differences. I Need Healing, very quick with it. I very much appreciate what they're pulling out for us. We have Bane again coming back in with Ghosty, still sticking on. Dadbot and Rocky, their DPS lineup, and this time we're going with Atcat and Villy. I believe this is just their lineup from map 1, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Those lineups look good for them. Oh, wait. Nope. Tata for now I think is coming in. And there they are. I will put them in spectate red, and then I will move them for Villy, right? I think that's correct.
Yes.
You can go see Dadbot, Rocky, Cat, Tata. Cool.
Yes.
All right, so we are getting a
To talk.
little bit different on the support lineup for them. Don't think it is solid for them, but I don't know if I. What does the Tata play? Let me look at their career profile.
Samantha.
Some Honest and Bap, Lucio Mercy. Oh, great! They play all of them. You love to see it.
Would you love to see it?
All right. Meanwhile, we are getting switches for Nova as well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, J-Rod not in yet. He was here, so if you can let Sidomia know that. We have Bulky coming back in.
Who are we
He's going to be
missing?
taking. J-Rod's not in the lobby. He was for a little bit, but he no longer is. And Helen is also coming back in, taking Cheeky. Spot Cloud sticking in. So we have that is correct. Yeah, it looks like J-Rod's game maybe died, or maybe at least his internet. So Nova's going to figure out what they want to run on the tank line. I really liked Daddy Needs You on that last map, but he was getting fatty shaddies in that last one.
Doing a ton. I wish you wouldn't say it like that, but yeah. He's really doing a ton. It's so hard, because everybody on both teams is really doing the most right now. Because it's a fun game to watch. J-Rod just needs an invite. Okay, never mind, you got it. I think they're good.
Oh, is...
J-Rod's in.
Oh, lit.
Lit.
Spectate blue only, and then blue. J-Rod for Daddy Needs You.
Shout out to Kirby for switching the scores for us.
Sheesh, thanks, bud.
Sheesh, thanks, Kirby. People were asking in between the game, and I was like, I can't stop doing cams to fix this. Kirby's got it though.
Alright, I Need Healing has gotten readies. Whew. Chat, it is very hot in my room. For reference,
It's very hot in my room.
I live in New York City, and I live literally right next to an above-ground train, so I generally keep my window closed when I'm casting for you guys so you don't hear it all. But boy, does it get hot in here.
For reference, I live in upstate New York, like 5.5 hours away from Hunter, and my AC is off because I'm casting, and I'm dying.
Yeah, I have my AC off because I feel weird about having my AC on in October.
I don't. See, it's just the sound. I don't want it to be...
I might do it.
I might have to. I would keep my AC in all year round if I could, but you know how upstate New York is. 7 feet of snow, so...
yeah.
It's not safe to have an AC in, but I would if I could.
I did switch sides.
Did you?
Yeah. They attacked first. Awesome.
That...
Rip in pieces. Sorry, chat. We're just waiting on the final readies. They doubted my lobby running skills, so...
It's a good thing I'm not running lobby. That's all I'll say.
How you feeling on the camps today?
I think I'm doing okay. I think...
Yeah, give some love for Or moose
Thank you.
in the can.
I'm really trying. There were some spots on New Body where I'm like, okay, well, who put this tree here? Because it's in my way. So trying to navigate that was a little shaky,
Yeah,
but I think everything else has been okay.
it's really annoying when like a May walls you off too, and it's like you're trying to get around a choke and you can't get through.
During the first map, I had a fire strike come at the camera and genuinely like flinched. It scared me so bad. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I have to focus really hard. Like, because I'm worried that... Because if I focus on the game too much, the camera's just going to sit in the same spot, and it might not be the best spot that it needs to be in. I know that... I think it might have been Phoenix that said when they solo cast, they have to put the camera in one spot and not touch it because they talk with their hands. Which is also the same for me. I'm doing it right now, being very aware of it.
Alright, we have the ready from Nova. We are going in, even though I just told Ghosty they need to get out of here because they don't like movie theater popcorn. Like,
What?
excuse me?
Alright.
Traveling to Hanamura.
That's absurd.
Initiating match.
Alright, we are pulling in here again. It is now 2-0 Nova, so if I Need Healing wants to keep up their hopes here, they need to win. They cannot draw on this map. Let's see what they go for on their attack.
What do you think? You think
like
Bastion? You think Farah Bastion?
On the attack? On the attack?
Yeah.
Or on the defense?
Both.
Hey, sheesh.
Sheesh.
No, yeah, they're gonna. I want a dad bot on the Doomfist, and Rocky's gonna
I
switch
did
it up.
too,
He's
yeah.
gonna be running the sim. We do see a lot of sim on, obviously, on Hanamura.
Sky's still on the Farah though, which I
That
expected.
can really blow up. Yeah, that can really blow up.
Is that a pun because
I
they're
Need Healing
rockets, or?
plan. No, no, we're Team Rocket.
That's true. That's real and
That's
true.
pretty true.
Real and true.
But that can really blow it up, especially also with the Junkrat too, depending upon like where that TP goes. So, and there's no real counter for Sky, especially on Ghosty on the Zarya. So, I Need Healing is gonna need to be able to move quick and efficiently on the people on the ground. Meanwhile, Nova is gonna try to spam out wherever wherever that TP goes. And try to get Sky as much value as they can. Not that he needs any help with that, I think. Alright, they're trying to set up. Let's see where this TP puts them. The shield is already gone, and oh, Tata goes down because of it. The high ground control goes in, but Ghosty falls. Actually, they are separated. They're already down their Ryan as well. Ghosty fell down. That's so unfortunate. Rocky tries to go around. Dadbot did switch off the Doomfist onto the Soldier to get Sky, and might get... no, I don't think they're going to be at the Mercy too, and they might just pay for their life. And Sky still res, and Sky already had a barrage too. The
Crazy.
damage boost coming in handy, and Rocky already giving up the sim, going back onto their Junkrat. Pretty much
Ghosty already switching to the Diva too. I think that's smart.
That I think that's bigger. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you can still win the sim. I think. Oh, Sky I think might be looking for it. There it is. Oh, they're gonna get Bangan and Dadbot. Rocky does eventually get Sky, but I wonder. I don't even know if I get red. It's a little too deep. Hell, it actually died. If they can regroup and reassess, they're gonna have the spawn advantage, obviously. Ghosty's going very aggro. A nice shatter from J-Rod though. Able to take out Dadbot. Here comes the Diva Bomb from side. Is not getting anyone. Oh, and Bulky gets both Rocky and Cat. Driving. I think he gets Bulky himself, but it's Side still on there. Here comes the Pharmacy coming in. Oh, and Dadbot's just gonna pop the visor, just try to take out the Pharmacy himself. Sky went all the way around. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, but Cat does boop off J-Rod there. Close friends if I'm not mistaken. Ghosty takes down Sky, and eventually this will go the way of I need healing, and I think that really came off the back of that early pick onto the pharmacy. It was a nice barrage from them, but the spawn advantage came through. They were able to get both the pharmacy out of it, and when it's a 4v4, eventually, again, the spawn advantage comes in favor of the attack, but now spawn advantage in favor of the defense. This is a very tough point to crack through. They're going to try to take the high ground approach first. As Bulky, again, making another switch, this time going under the sword. Early window from Cloud, we've been seeing that a lot from them.
That's
Bomb from Ghosty
unfortunate.
does not get anyone. Cat goes down from the window. Bang Bang goes down as well. Ghosty's gonna overextend a little bit, trying to take out Sky. He does go down, but Ghosty pays for their life, and Sky gets res. And here comes the cleanup as I need healing. Just needs to get all the way back. But they have a lot of ults coming up themselves. I think, yeah, they'll get 5 ults in this push. Really just 2, both tank ults on the side for Nova. So Sky gets another early pick. He just gets so much value. He's not really getting punished on these flanks that he keeps going on. And with the Mercy Pocket on him, it's just so hard to deal with it. I need healing. Kind of just taking spam damage. I don't know if they really know what they want to do. I guess they're trying to wait and try to push it to the high ground. They're going to engage with these, as well as the visor, the shadow. They might just engage with as much as they can, and they're going to get picks with it because of it. Here comes the Diva Bomb from Sidomia. How much is it going to get? Does not get anything. And now Rocky's
That's a big pick.
Riptide does hit Cloud. Guy's farming Barrage. Can he get it? He gets the Mercy Pocket now. They need to get rid of him quick. He's almost at Barrage. J-Rock comes out. Oh, he gets shattered as he comes charging in. Here comes the Diva Bomb. Of course, he gets 3. Sheesh. Cloud, if they gave it to take that out. No fade for him. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch. No, that is going to be a nice take from Ivy Healing. They had all the ultimates. I kind of just decided to throw them and able to push
just
in.
Use them.
And 2:22 left on the clock. It's a good time bank.
I just wanted to point out to you that chat said, drinking game, take a shot every time J-Rod presses L1. That's very funny.
Let's not kill ourselves tonight,
yeah,
guys.
we will die.
we all know J-Rod is very aggressive on the Reinhardt. It's one of his signature plays, the pin.
The pin.
So.
Anyway, yeah, Sky's kind of doing the most on this fire right now. I keep saying it because he's doing so much on this Diva, but there's only so much that you can eat, you know? And Sky's still
really
getting these super early picks.
And also what I'm expecting from Sky, obviously, noted sim player as well. Going to be coming in to play the sim this time, and they're going to do the same thing. Is J-Rock going to be sitting on the hog? Try to get some pick potential. Bulky also going on the Doom. A lot of pick potential from Nova. Meanwhile, more of a standard comp that we'd see here, except it's just the Rein Zarya, or the Rein Diva. I think that's pretty much what we're going to be expecting out of I Need Healing today, especially when they have Bane Gain in as their main tank. And then Rocky obviously going to be playing the Junkrat. Dadbod looked really good on the Ashe on Bonnie, so especially with Akat talking them. And then Tata, they're going to be able to finally run the Baptiste. I think just the Baptiste is... He's also the best support in the game. Immortality feels like a broken ability. So, they're going to push in. J-Rod's going to walk them in as they're going to have to concede space. They know the TP is coming, and it goes onto the right onto the Rock, and Helen gets first pick onto Rocky top after the Immortality field goes down. Both go for the pin, and Bang is able to get value out of his. Guy gets Tata, and I think, yeah, here comes J-Rod cleaning things up. And that was a much cleaner engage with the sim. There's no, you know.
Yeah, that TP was so
quickly
fast.
onto the Rock. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need with the sim. Now 6-12 on the 6 minutes on the clock.
Still here behind them. There he goes.
There he goes. He gets a quick spawn, I believe. And I think they were waiting for a TP on the side, and yeah, I think they knew that was not coming, especially with Sai. Oh, a nice early pick from Rocky. That's going to slow things down as they don't have the TP anymore. They're really going to have to slow, wait for them or just like maybe get some dry push and hope something comes out. Yep, each team's just fighting on the high ground here, waiting for Sky to come in on the sim. I wonder where they're gonna TPing to, because they're gonna have to push in somewhere. Here it comes from this window. They're gonna be able to TP onto the point, and here it is. Oh, what a nice play from Ghosty, just knowing that that's coming. Big Shatter comes out. Oh, the Immortality Field saves most of them except for Sky. We need to get the turrets, and Cloud also pays for their life. Sky gets D-Mech, but does get to pick onto Kata. The Diva Bomb has to come out from Ghosty to stay alive. J-Rod and the Lucio, I think, are both going to be able to get out. Sai kills himself.
That was a really good play from Ghosty to dive that TP really quickly.
Yeah.
It was really smart.
I will say, we scrimmed Nova yesterday, and they ran that same exact play. So
they were ready.
I was expecting them to do that.
Yeah.
That's really nice from Ghosty, knowing that that's going to come. I must have scrimmed them before as well. I just know that that's where Sky likes to do it. They are still sticking with the with the sim. There's 6 ults coming on the line for but they can do exactly what I Need Healing did and just bum rush them
just
with
the
ults.
bomb on I Need Healing, and Tata for now will get Koa really fast.
Early Bob. I really like the early Bob trying to get something out from Nova. The Bob gets melted thanks to the beat keeping everyone up. Here comes the wall. Here comes the Riptire. Here comes the Diva Bomb. No value just yet. Ghosty gets out. Oh no, Banging gets moved down as he tries to shatter. But Bulky does get Cat. So first pick going in the way of Nova. There's 2 more picks going in the way of Nova. Still a shadow line from J-Rod. No value out of it, but still the rest of the team is cleaning it up anyway. I don't know if Cat's going to be able to get a touch here.
No.
Oh, Dadbot gets picked early.
That's Overwatch.
3:17. Yeah, 3:17 on the clock. Still 2 minutes again. The time bank does go down to 2 minutes. So it's not too far off. There's maybe like 2-3 more fights that Nova's going to have on any given push that they might get. But I Need Healing will be going first on their attack. Do you think they run the sim this time or just go straight up with Rocky on the Junkrat?
I hope they do Rocky on the Junkrat. I was going to ask you how you feel about the sim, because I feel like with this game being on as long as it has, everybody knows you're going to sim TP on this map. And I feel like it's so hard to do now. Obviously it works sometimes. It worked for Nova. They moved so quickly for first point. But everybody kind of expects it now. So I love when people don't do sim on this map. But I do understand why everybody does.
Bulky taking the sim this time on the defense?
What do you think Sky's going to go?
Giving him a TP. Bastion.
Oh no, I hope not Bastion.
Right now he's going to Pharah, but still Pharah's sim, that's annoying to deal with. Rocky's going to be playing the Mei instead, and Dadbot's going to be playing the McCree.
Oh, Sky
really like the Mei. The wall's going to give them extra, it's like an extra shield to be able to, you know, help with their pushes and navigate if they want to push in to try to rotate and take high ground over on the right as they enter choke, or just something to isolate themselves. The TP is actually from point to the choke. Interesting.
Okay.
I wonder if they're expecting a TP themselves. Here they come, and they are going to rotate and try to take the high ground on the right. Banging gets isolated by the... Oh, the Pharah boops him over onto the stairs. He gets caught out, and because of that, he's not able to get out. He gets res, though. Cloud gets frozen, and the Immortality Field has to come up, but Sai saves him. Sai also gets Ghosty demeched, and Bang goes down. Ghosty probably just needs to die here, and that's what they're going to end up doing as well.
I think taking this high ground is going to be so difficult without a Lucio, and
Cat goes
Tata
down.
for now is still stuck on this high ground by themselves.
That's unfortunate.
That's very sad.
I mean, if they can get out and they can be able to fade back into the team.
Yeah, they should be okay.
Here comes the wall. They're able to isolate J-Rod. Oh, but Bang goes down instead. The sim turrets are still there. That teleporter is still there. Here comes the early wall. Oh, but the Diva Bomb comes out over top of it. Oh, and Cat goes down. And that's going to slow things down again. They're going to have one push left. Early window followed by the shatter from J-Rod. There's not trying to give them any sort of opportunity for a real team fight here. Oh, poor Bangan. He is getting walked into by J-Rod, and I think he's going to eventually die for it. He does. Oof. Try to get the pin to save himself, but just misses it. Pin his stupid ability. I think Ghost is going to have to be the one to touch. And, oh, they get C-Mac on the way there, but they get the touch. Rocky also goes down at that point. Dadbot goes down to their counterpart in Sky. Rocky gets res, but that is going to be it on this matchup. Unfortunately, as I Need Healing, the best they're going to be able to do is a draw. So no matter what happens, this is going to be a victory for Nova. But there is still, you know, map differential to play for. They can still draw this out. They can still win map 4. Not get that, you know, dreaded 04. So still something to play for. Going forward, especially with a lot of the teams still being so close together in the league standings.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure Kirby will completely update the standings once this game is done. But for now, this will be a win for Nova, and they're gonna have 3 minutes 17 seconds to get a tick. Bulky knows it, I think. He's gonna maybe be starting off on the Widow. They're gonna get a little no WAP. No WAP comp for them. They're gonna go with the Junkrat. Dadbot's gonna go with the Bastion this time. And Rocky on the Junkrat. So much spam damage for I Need Healing.
I will say on an unrelated note, I obviously have Twitch chat open so I can monitor it while we're playing, and I've seen a couple times somebody saying please reset, as in the team to reset, and I've almost pushed pause every single time I've seen it. So
oh no, please do not.
I will not unless I see the words pause.
I'm running lobby anyway. You do not.
Yes,
pause.
but I keep almost pushing the button to do it, as in to pause.
Here they come. Oh, Sky already went a big on the dodge.
That's
for
such
now.
a big pick.
Also gonna get spanned out from Sky. I think once the barrage comes down, he's gonna be able to fire. Tata switches over onto the Moira just to try to get back quickly. They're trying to adjust, but there's not much they can do against Sky on this in the Sky. He gets another pick. This is eventually just gonna go the way of Nova. Sky already got a barrage too.
Yeah.
He's just gonna pop it if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there it is.
And that is going to be map 3 for Nova. 3-0. And unfortunately not as close as those first two maps. It is still relatively close, obviously, as we get into the overtime rounds, but I think this has been their most dominant map so far. Again, they're going up 3-0. They get the win this week. This is Ghosty, I think it's like a 3K here or something to start off, or in this, yeah, they go out, they're looking up to the pharmacy. Kind of what you're gonna have to do against
this is such a big bomb.
Guy and Helen.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those numbers. A lot of damage
Wow.
from Sky.
That is a lot of damage from Sky.
Show lobby. Back to lobby. Let me swap everybody back over as we move into map 4. And as Kirby did point out in chat, that does mean Nova still the last remaining undefeated team.
Undefeated.
In
Never
tier
lost.
3. I think they have a map differential of plus
Is anybody
11 now,
undefeated
too.
in tier 2?
C11?
Oh, that's right.
I think they are 3-0 now.
Nice. Nice.
Healing, Nova. Red.
I love getting these lineups quickly.
Red. Oh, they really, come through, guys.
Got them ready.
I promise you, stream team really appreciates it when the captains
just
are
have
quick.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I missing from I Need Healing? Are all these people on Nova? Oh, the Bears on Ochiki, Ishii. No, Dylan. Haha. Haha. Alright. What are the new lineups? Bangan and Ghosty, Rocky and Dad. Valerian's coming in for at Cat. And Tata for now is still sticking in, I believe. Lucky Dad. Alright, chat. I'm doing it. Turn on my AC.
I turned my AC on in the middle of that map so nobody would hear it turn on. No!
I heard the button.
No!
Oh, man. Whew. Honestly, I get more sweaty in these games than I in, like casting than I do
yeah.
playing our actual games.
I'm so upset that you heard me turn my AC on. I really waited until we were in the game so that nobody would hear it.
Sucks to suck.
Wow, okay.
Tell me I missed a Dratini.
Did you miss a Dratini? Oh! For context, Hunter is shiny hunting Dratinis right now, and there has been none. It has been dry, and there's such a teeny popcorn in the middle of that map. That's so sad.
That's okay. That is.
We can just do an instance after this, honestly.
It's actually King Terror, the Amazing Many Monsters. Sure.
Did they figure it out?
I don't know. That can be dealt with later.
Sorry that I don't remember every single one of your socials. Brow said sorry in chat. Rip in peace for your Dratini. It's very sad. Boom roasted. I don't know what I would do without Kirby in this chat right now. He's really kind of carrying the Twitch chat for me because I'm trying to focus on 100 things at once.
Thanks, bud.
I appreciate it. Sidomia says, hashtag let us gif and match chat. That's pretty true.
I'm trying. That's pretty true right there, J-Rock.
Oh, man. Are you gonna switch the map?
Alright. Alright. You know what? I will.
Okay.
Havana, right? Yeah. I didn't play bad before, so.
I also didn't play
Alright, we have Ishii coming back in. Zai still sticking there. Bear also coming back in with Sky. And we have Chiki coming in with Cloud.
What do you think we're gonna see?
Depends on the point we're attacking. I would normally expect like honestly, I'm gonna expect more Pharah out of Sky. I usually don't like Pharah on, especially on like first point and third point on Havana. It's so open, but there's so much pressure that he's pumping out, especially when he has a pocket. I'm assuming Chiki would be his pocket this time.
Yeah.
With Helena, and Cloud's just gonna stick on the Baptiste. I'm gonna assume that's what we'll see out of him. But he's played a lot, maybe even the Soldier. Soldier's fantastic on this point, so.
I agree.
Let me see if Nova's ready. Chiki's on a little bathroom break. So we will go from there. In the meantime, do you have any
Halftime
MVP
show.
predictions or thoughts?
Okay. I feel pretty strongly about it either being Sky or Bear for DPS. Leaning more towards Sky because they've just been getting a lot of picks, a lot of early, really important picks. And I think either Ghosty or I had it in my head. I think Ghosty is the most, like, it sticks out the most for me just because she's eating a ton of damage. She is absolutely everywhere. She's helping her backline. She's flanking everything. She's had really good bombs. She's just doing a lot.
Happens. I like Ghosty. I think I'm more on the side of Sidomia at this point for tank MVP. Obviously, who knows what's going to happen on this map. I do think Ghosty is doing a lot, trying to eat as much spam as they can. Getting big fun, but Sai's been so clutch as well, also doing so much on the off tank role, and big bombs themselves, and obviously you have the 3-0 coming on, so we'll see what happens going into this map. The port we will also get into, but we are moving into map 4. Again, it is 3-0 to Nova already, so we do know the victor here, but we do play all 4 maps. Map differential can certainly play a big factor as we go into seeding, as after next week, we're more than halfway through the season already. We're going to be quickly approaching into the playoffs too. So,
that's crazy.
Although, with the new schedule changes that came out today, it's going to be a little bit longer. I think we go maybe like 2-3 extra weeks because of it. But
I think so, yep.
As someone from Stream Team, I certainly appreciate it.
I'm fine with it.
So, we will go forward. And on the defense, we have the Bang Gang, Ghosty, Ryan Diva again. Rocky sticking on the Junkrat as always. Datbot's going to be playing the Soldier this time, I think, expecting something out of Sky. And then we have Valerian and Tata on the Mercy Bat. Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have the Ryan Diva as well. But Bear's going to be on the Hanzo, and Sky's going to be on the McCree. And Chiki's going to be playing the Lucio instead of the Mercy as Cloud plays the BAP again. So they're going to be way more brawly and move quicker, but this is a map that can really favor spam. Nova's going to push quickly over onto this corner, and Bear already gets a pick onto Dadbot with the headshot. Nice from them, and that's going to give us so much positioning. The Immortality Field has to come out quickly for these tanks who are trying to hold their line, but Rocky does get Sky in the meantime. The Bengen goes out. Rocky also gets Shiki. There's no res for either one of them, so... Meanwhile, Card's slowly still being pushed. It's just the Bear on that point. Immortality Field comes out, and Ghosty gets a little too aggro, trying to retake their space and get the D-Max for it. Here comes a nice Diva Bomb from side. Does go down in the meantime, throwing it, but does get Ghosty. Valerian and Rocky Top both go down as well. And the rest of I Need Healing is going to try to hold around this turn here, but oh, nice window from Cloud on the turn as the cards are making its way around, and those 3 are just going to go down very quickly. I don't even know if they should even stagger themselves out and give more of a test. They also know that they're coming thanks to Bear's Sonic Arrow. Ghosty is going to try to solve this out, but I think that is not the play, and yeah, they're just going to be able to push it, and now they're down a tank. And Sky is behind them. Still, they're getting staggered out still too. Oh, I Need Healing. We need to reset, guys. Valerian is down. Sky's walking into Bingen. Oh, he
Sky is doing so much over here.
They are not punishing his flanks.
There we go.
Dadbot does take him down, but not before Ghosty gets demech'd. Dadbot's also going to be taken up by both. He thinks, no, he's going to be able to run out, the legs popping in. Still, just one person pushing cart. We have Chiki just emoting on the cart. Oh, and Dadbot's not going to let that happen. He flanks and pressures her off of the cart. And Visors gets the Bear out. The Immortality Field goes down too, thanks to it. Is he able to get any more value? I don't think so, but that's going to probably force Nova to go back, and that's going to allow some space to be built by these tanks, and that's a nice little flank from Dadbot to give his team some ground and force Nova back. Bog tries to grab the high ground off of them, but he gets that's not getting that. Not like he did. It's like I had the sound effect and everything. Here comes an early Riptire from Rocky, but it just gets the Immortality Field. And Sky in turn is gonna pop a Deadeye. Immortality Field eventually goes, but he does not get any value. It's a nice kite from I Need Healing. That Rocky Top was trying to stall out the part, but he goes down for it. Both the tanks are still holding it. Oh, side goes Diva Bomb in, but in the meantime, several headshots. And Bear comes out, gets another pick. Ishiko gets a pick. I don't know if I like Diva Bomb coming up, but it does force the beat from Chiki to come out and eventually Ghosty and Valerian go down.
Tactical crouching from Ishii. Very rude.
You do love to see a little BM sometimes. Guy's pushing very aggro, bugging. Oh, gets his Shatter blocked and goes down. This Shatter has nothing to block it from Ishii. Don't know if the dragons were necessary, but does not matter. They're going to continue to push him. Cart is still being stalled out by Ghosty, but I think eventually he will go down. And yeah, and then that's going to likely be 0.2 for Nova as well. Maybe. Let's see what Bingan wants to do here. No, don't. Yeah, they're not going to touch. But he still goes very aggro. Sky went around, but because of that, he gets picked, and that allows Bingan to stay alive. But Ghosty almost gets out G-Max. Here comes the window from Cloud. Let's see how they kite this. They're going to have to give up some space here. Bingan might get isolated by these tanks because of it. Oh. Sky also gets topped up. Deadeye gets the D-Max. Here comes Ghosty's trying to eat as much as they can of this Deadeye, but it runs out the defense matrix and gets both Rocky and Ghosty. And the cart continues to push. The only benefit that I Need Healing has, even though they are kind of just getting snowballed here a little, is they're not keeping 3 on the cart. It's not moving as fast as they can, and for a large part of it, there's only one person on the cart. So there's only 2.5 minutes and they need to hold, and Habana point 3 is easily holdable. Here comes a Bear's Dragon, and there comes Dadbot's Visor. He does have the Mercy Pocket on him. But between both tanks and the Immortality Field, it gets no value. Instead, Bear gets a pick over onto Rocky Top. Here comes Size. Diva Bomb is gonna get both Valerian and Dadbot. It goes over onto that high ground. Size is gonna get D-Max from Ghosty. Not as much value, but still something. And Ghosty's gonna try to stall out and do as much as they can for I Need Healing to let the rest of the team get back. This is really gonna come down to here comes Rocky. Oh, but he still does not wait out the Immortality Field. He gotta wait for that. Oh, he gets stunned by Sky, and because of that, the Shatter is able to get off. No real value thanks to Tata's massive beat. Ghosty switching over onto the Wrecking Ball. Sky's pulling out the Deadeye. Here comes the Dragons too. Everything's coming in the way of Nova. The Dadbot's not even going to be able to touch on the beat. Bear gets another pick onto Rocky Top. The beat comes out just to put an exclamation point on it, and Ghosty's not able to touch. And that is a minute 27 on the board for Nova. Again, especially for Havana, that's a really good timing. I think they maybe lost like 1, maybe 2 fights on the second point. But otherwise, that was really Nova heavy throughout. Sky's getting so much value just on flanks. They're not really punishing it.
An insane amount.
They have to account for that, you know. Be it on the McCree on this map, he's done on the Soldier and other maps. Obviously the Pharah and the Sky's a little bit different. It's hard to account for, but if you don't see him, just assume he's behind you, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be prepared for it. And yeah, this is a spam heavy map, and so we're gonna see a double shield from Ishii and Sai. They're gonna go the Orisa Sigma. Sky's gonna be playing the Soldier and Bear. No, this is as spam heavy of a comp as you can get
Yeah,
with the
absolutely.
Baptiste too. Bangan's shield is going to get torn to shreds. So they're gonna really need to play natural cover on the cart as it's pushing in, as well as in the room on the right, the other angle to get in. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They're gonna need to really just take natural cover and just try to avoid as much of it and get in on them to use the full potential of the brawl. They do also have Gadbot this time on the Echo with Valerian to pocket them, so maybe that can give them the off angle that they need as well. They're not playing the natural cover, and already shield is gone. They're gonna really need to play safely here to try to walk in on them. Nice pull from side. He does get low. The Cloud's able to keep him up. And this is what you want with the double shield. You want to keep keeping your space up. But as I say that, Bengen walks in and gets Ishii, but also Bear gets Tata with a nice headshot. But Valerian gets a res onto them. There's a 5v6. Oh, Bear gets dad bod. Bear is also popping off the knife.
Doing so much, yeah.
As I say that, Rocky does get Bear, a little Caster's Curse, and Sky gets Valerian. Here's where pushing to happen, so. Bengen's gonna walk in, he's gonna try to pin in. The gold stops him from doing anything. Sky gets Ghosty instead. I wonder if, that's a nice anti on the side. They're gonna not touch him with that, also thanks to the anti. I think they have to adjust where they are.
Yeah.
Because Sai was so low, having to stay in the Immortality field. Oh, a dirty shatter.
No.
Sheesh. Come on, Bengen. Clean them up. That's really nice from them. That anti from Tata was really big. It forces the adjustment, and they're able to walk in and really, once they're inside this bunker, they don't get as much. They're going to get a lot more value on the Rhine instead of the Orisa. So, but as I say that, Bengen's shield gets destroyed. He gets pulled, almost goes down. Here comes the Bongo. They're going to need to kite back, play around this corner, and that's exactly what they end up doing. Here comes the Visor with the Bongos. Immediately takes out Rocky and just melts him. And the high ground with all this spam potential is just so hard to break down. I think they're going to need, again, just another full reset, get back together, and push together either outside, up the stairs to get high ground. As I say that, Ghosty does take out Sky, a little over aggro. But if Cheeky goes for a cheeky little res, and she does. Rocky's trying to flank them. He does have Riptire. Let's see if he can get value out of it. Nice grab. Is able to get a couple. Here comes the Immortality field. It does come out. Oh, but he doesn't really get anything. But despite that, the rest of the pick comes out of the way from Bangain and Ghosty. I do like the tank lineup from I Need Healing today. I think they do have good synergy. I think they do need to be able to switch up their comps mid-map a little bit more. But there is still good parts from I Need Healing, and I think you saw it right there. And in this push so far, they're looking really solid. Cloud's able to touch. He gets the Immortality field out as well. He gets immediately picked. Here comes the Flux. And the Dragon? Dadbot did use the copy here, but that's just one ult from them and two from, and they get Sai in the Flux. That is very nice. I Need Healing. Ishii's gonna switch over onto the Rhine, try to probably deal with Bangan. I wonder if Sai switches. He does. Also going over after his Eva that we've seen so much from tonight. Bangan's holding very aggro. He already loses shield, and here comes Window. He needs to just drop down. Ooh.
Oh no!
He dropped down at the wrong spot, but they're gonna walk Ghosty back. They're gonna pick her unless she gets the Mega. She does, but I still think that they're gonna kill her for it. There's 3 on her own. Ishii with another tactical crouch. Slow down there, bud.
I think one of the big differences is that I Need Healing had 3 on cart almost the entire push. You know, they got
That's
so much
true.
farther
How much
with,
time
so much more time on the clock.
So while they may not be winning every fight, they're at least getting more value while they're do have cart control. So I'm gonna wonder if we get the nano onto Bangan right now. There it is. Oh, grab goes very far. Here comes the immortality field on it. Ishi's one. He dies to the shatter. Sai is getting pocketed. The bear gets the stun onto Bangan, and that's also going to allow the res onto Ishii to come through. And that's going to just stop all the push. Ishii with more tactical crouching. Oh, Sky gets the
That's such a good
early
early pick.
That's not what you want to see. I don't know if Illyrian's going to be able to get a res off of them either, considering their positioning. Oh, Cloud gets ghosty. Here comes the Deadeye and the Visor. Dragon does enough, and Dadbot and Rocky gets 2, but it's still not going to be enough. Dadbot's probably going to go down here himself. He does, and now we're down to 2 minutes on the clock. I think no matter what, nobody's going to have a better time bank, even if they do cap it. So that is not, it doesn't really matter as much on the outscored maps. Even if you get into OT, you still get another chance at it on this type of maps. So actually, yeah, you do. I know, right? I know this game. I played it for almost 6 years. No one really to pressure Sky. He's around that window. Here comes the bomb from Sai. Shield has gone from Bangan. This is going to give Ishii a free shatter. He doesn't use it just yet. Mortality comes up from Rocky.
Oh,
and Ishii actually dies before his shadow goes off this time. Bangan also gets shaky. Oh, I would have liked that shadow to come out early, but as I say, that Cloud gets a pick. Sky gets a pick. Ooh, sheesh, they're getting so much value from this spam from these 2 soldiers coming out there. Oh, Sai tries to punish Rocky, but he pulls out the Riptire beforehand. Dadbot gets a pick on the Cloud. He's able to send the Dragons as well just to build up some space. Ishii is low. Bear is trapped. Bear goes down to Rocky. Ishii goes down. Here comes Chicky trying to get a res off onto Ishii. She does get it off thanks to the Valkyrie. Oh, but a nice shatter after the pin misses. Immortality comes out. Grab misses, but that's okay. It does build up the space. Here comes the Deadeye. He does get Dadbot. They're trying to find on the point. So is Baby Diva. Are they able to get Sai? They do. Here comes Sky. He's over on the May. Oh, he immediately gets pinned before he gets on the ice block. The ball is still stalling this out, however. Oh, that's going to go down. And we are
I stopped breathing for a second.
Yeah, we're getting extra innings here.
Extra innings.
We go into overtime rounds on Havana. A minute on the clock for I Need Healings, and they have the worst time bank, so they will be attacking first. And their attack really did look good, you know. Once they got the cart rolling again, they kept 3 on the cart as much as they can, got free push, and really where they stalled out was the last point. So, but they really can't afford to lose any fight, especially once they maybe get an extra fight if they die early in the first one, but they really can't afford to lose fights here, and try to push the cart as much as they can. We have seen Havana's, again, you can snowball this map though, at least get it into point 3, so.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
If Nova's not doing it, but if I'm Nova, I almost kind of want to spawn camp on this map. You get an extra shot at it no
hold
matter
super close,
super close, you know, like give yourself a shot, but I think they're just gonna play it safe here. They've already won the map. They do have the superior time bank here, so.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay, from Texas.
Stop.
I was just gonna say that.
Time to raise my APM.
They're gonna start pushing. They are gonna hold the kite control. There's not as much spam damage this time, as the tanks are different from Nova. They run with the Lion Diva to start off instead of the double shield. So we'll see whose Brawl, I guess, has got a potential. Sky goes very low. I think Zadbot hits him with maybe not a full powered headshot. And Mortality Field comes out early from Cloud, and it's gonna go. And Ishii goes down. Yes, he does. Zadbot gets a pick over onto him thanks to that Mercy Pocket. Oh, but Valerian goes down. Nice Helix Rocket from Sky. No res available for that. He does pay for his life. Eventually, though, Sky. Bang Gang goes down. These are trades back and forth each way. Sky's getting 2 now. Let's see if they can punish him. They do. Actually, not before he gets Dadbot, though. And Ishii is also back. They're going to get Ghost DG mech, and there's no one left really on the cart. Are they going to get a touch? I do not think so.
Nope.
And they do not get this far. And that is going to be more crouching from Ishii, bud. All right. It's certainly happening.
Something is happening, yeah.
Initiating match.
Hopefully they keep the same energy throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
As we have just 67 meters to go. Really, they just have to get to the ticket stand here on this first turn. So, not far to go. 2:11 to go on the clock. I wonder if we're going to see anything different. No, it does not look like it. Except Dadbot, one of the flexible ones here, is going to be playing the Torbjorn for them. Just try to give fan damage. I really do not think that.
I was gonna say, I
Nova
don't think that this top is real.
You never know, though.
I'm here
You
for
never
it.
know. Looking like my comp games.
I'm gonna go spy on them.
They know the Torb is there. Dadbot did show his face, at least. Setting out this turret. I'm gonna put my camera right where the turret is. Yeah, they're not. They are sticking on the double sniper, though. I think that's what they started with last time as well. So. Early pick potential, you know, 90 healing needs to have a really perfect defense for 2 minutes. So, turret goes down thanks to Bear. Then Console's always going to be able to take that out. And they're really just gonna, and there's the first pick. One of the snipers finally gets the pick, this time onto Dadbot. They're gonna try the res, they are gonna try the res. Valerian does get it off. Mortality does go down, and Ghosty goes down a little overextension after the D-Mech. Sky is, no one's really able to pressure them. 2 on the cart. Sky gets Dadbot. He does get picked by Rocky. Let's see if they can get some picks. Rocky's almost, I wonder if they're able to farm a Riptire in time. The Immortality Field trying to keep him up, but it is not enough. Ghosty's still here as well. As we have the Mercy trying to stall it out. Ghosty, gets shattered by Ishii. And I think that's going to be a little too much. Cat, if you're in here, we are capping the game. And this is going to be
a little busy.
2 bears. As she is
Bye,
left.
Cat.
That is okay. In the meantime, Nova gets the picks. Bear was really shining in that final fight. And is able to secure the 4-0. I think that's only been like one of either only the second or third 4-0 this season. Actually, both of these teams each have the 4-0s so far.
Yep.
I Need Healing had the first 4-0, and I think either last week or 2 weeks ago, Nova had another one himself. So
the beam.
Nova gets their second 4-0 of the season. Wow, those are some big numbers.
Ooh.
Sheesh. But
I was out of this line of business.
with that said, 4-0 to Nova. Good games, especially those first 2 maps. I thought they were so close. Even that last map, the maps all went to overtime, like the final 2. So this was a really good game. I think it's a disservice to have the 4-0 for I Need Healing, but I think it also just shows the strength that Nova has, as they are the only undefeated team. They now have a +12 map differential, which is double the next team, which is us, Team Rocket. We're at a +6. So definitely solidifying themselves as, at the very least, one of the top teams in Tier 3. And again, they are moving into 4-0 as I Need Healing at 4th and drops to 1-3 on the season after going into this tough squad. Let's see if we get some MVP noms.
I asked. I'm waiting.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. Okay, I got it. I'm in there. Thank you, Kirby, for changing the score again.
Thanks, bud.
Sky and Cloud. Those were my MVPs too. I wholeheartedly agree with both of those.
I also agree. I still want to see what Nova says, and I would like to talk a little bit about like some of their top players as well. But I do think my MVPs tonight are probably going to be Sky, and Cloud.
Yeah.
Like with the 4-0, you know, they looked super dominant. So many clutch plays from Sion the Diva. Also played the Orisa, and I don't know if they played much else. I don't think they played like Zarya or the Sigma for them or anything like that. But super strong for them, especially on that Diva. Sky, so many flanks today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just crazy from them.
Sidomia says Val and Dadbod for MVP noms. I agree with both of those too. Both those people played incredibly well.
Yeah, I really want to shout out. Let me just talk about Cloud really quickly. His Baptiste tonight was super solid. So many early windows that just kind of like changed fight and really forced the positioning from I Need Healing or just shredded them at any point. You know, he's super solid and consistent for them on that Baptiste. But it was really solid play from all around. The main tank, I think, switched a bunch for Nova. They obviously had Ishii, Daddy, and J-Rod, each putting their own little spin on the lineup. So good there. I do want to shout out especially DeBear, especially on that last map with the Hanzo. Incredible throughout. And then also they switched up the main support as well between Chicky and Helen, I believe was the other one. Do they have anyone else? Had to, right? I think there was someone else. Either way.
Who am I missing? Yeah.
Super solid play all around from Nova. They've always had strong team play. You on the side of I Need Healing. Your girl Ghosty, got to shout out her on the Diva. Had a lot to do tonight. Unfortunately, going against all that spam from Sky, from DeBear, from Bulky as well. So much spam they had to deal with. Bangan and I'm forgetting the other one, as well. Super solid on the main tank for them. Rocky is always going to be one of the top Junkrats, and then Dadbot is who they nominated and had a very good game as well. And that Ashe playing as much as they can for them, and then supports were also solid. I really like Tata, who came in towards the end for I Need Healing. Is that who that is? I thought so.
Samantha.
Yeah, they looked really solid there, but I think we're going to be giving it to Sidomia, Sky, and Cloud tonight for the MVPs.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. They played like crazy.
Are we doing any interviews or anything?
If you want to, I'm down.
Let's see if they're up for it. I think Sai is going to sleep. He is a bit of a time difference for him. Yeah. He's going to check with his team to see if...
Big sleepy.
They may see. I don't know if anyone from I Need Healing wants to do interviews as well, but they're more than welcome to come in, see what they thought about the game. Going forward. Alright, so we're getting Ishii and Shigi to come in.
I'm bad at interviews. I can't ever think of any questions. I'll think of one.
Alright, it's not
I'll think of one. I got it.
Just jet in the middle of like one of my questions. No interviews for I Need Healing. That's okay. Let's get Ishii and Shiki in here.
Yeah.
Let's invite to group. Invite to group. Eventually they will join game chat. I think
Yeah,
they're
they
still
got
stuck
it.
in team chat as. Hello.
Hello.
Chicky and Toot.
Hello.
Hello. Congrats on the win tonight, guys. Very,
Thank you.
very
Good
dominant tonight.
job.
Caught some of that tactical crouching from you, Ishii. You love to see it.
Hey, it's Brian's tactics. That's what I base it off of.
He teabagged me while I was in the trap. I was panicking.
Oh, that's so rude.
That's terrifying. But
Just trying to wonder what you were doing there, friend.
I was like, oh look, he's coming to shield me. Nope.
Nope. But it worked out. You guys look super dominant tonight. What do you think really worked for you guys? You guys had a couple of different looks that you were able to pull out throughout the different maps, but able to win it, especially on those first two maps. They were so close, each one of them. So what was going through for we could start for those first two maps?
Ooh, a lot actually. You know, if it wasn't for our DPS making the switch to Sim, I do not think we could have took the first. And
Busan?
So yep, it was all thanks to Bulky.
Yeah.
For real. Our comms are really, really good as well.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's really apparent from you guys, and the flexibility, like you said, from Bulky, from Sky, and from DeBear is just like so evident from them, and they're able to do whatever they want for you guys. Who is it that's really like calling to make those switches? Because at times
that was the only question I could think
Bulky,
of.
Yeah, who's really calling to make those switches while you guys are in, or is it just happening like they're doing it themselves?
For what I heard, Cloud did most of them, or at least requesting, and Sai, they would say, "Oh, switch this instead." At least in this last one, I did hear more Cloud, but Daddy and Sai were also doing them or requesting something.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's super apparent. Like the comms and the leadership from someone like Cloud and Sai. They've been around for a long time, so that's not too shocking. It was kind of a very dominant from you guys. What do you guys think going forward? You guys are the only undefeated team remaining now, after DP went down earlier this week. So, what do you guys think going forward? Is it going to keep going? I don't know who your next game is against. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Give me some spice. Obviously, we're getting the teabagging from Ishii, so you guys looking super dominant.
If a teabag doesn't come out of Ishii, then something's wrong with Ishii.
Yep, pretty much. And plus, some of our friends were on the other team, so it makes it kind of fun.
It's always best to play against your friends. Moosh, I know I stole your question that you had. Do you have any questions for them?
I guess I'll steal Hunter's question from the last time we casted. Are you the best team in tier 3?
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Don't be
I'm so sorry.
Don't be humble. I want the spice. I want the answer. Are you the best team in tier 3?
And I'm shy.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, there it is.
Yes.
There it is.
We have improved a lot with our scrimming and our practices that we've been doing.
Yes.
But yes.
Nice. Alright, that was my only question.
Yeah, and this whole season, as you go along, as you progress through it, it's all about getting better and building up that synergy. I think that's super apparent tonight. You guys obviously get the 4-0. It's only the third 4-0 of the season. You guys have 2 of them now. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
The other one was I Need Healing. Also had the other one. So this is kind of the battle of the 4-0s here. But you guys have it. You have the best map differential. You are looking super strong, and we look forward to seeing you guys keep pushing forward in the league. I think you guys maybe have Boomers next, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
I would have to check, but yeah, I think that's the last one.
Yeah, you guys have Boomers coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking improved. So I'm sure you guys are going to be pushing forward into it. But I think that's all the questions that I'm gonna have for tonight.
All
If you guys
right.
have anything else you want to add and say to the chat, you're more than welcome to. But congrats tonight, GG's.
Yeah, great job.
GG's. Thank you.
Yeah.
GG's.
Bye, guys.
Y'all have fun. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, as they depart, we can end the stream here.
No,
Again, this is going to be 4-0
J-Rod.
for... What happened with J-Rod?
Jared wants to interview.
I think we already did the interview for
Let him in. Alright,
for
fine.
Nova. He's not even in
Whatever.
the lobby, or is he? Yeah, he's not even in the lobby. It's fine.
Whatever.
All right, we're gonna be closing this up. At the end of the day, it is Nova 4-0. They go to 4-0 on the season as well. I Need Healing and Forcing drops to 1-3. Our MVPs are Sidomia, Skyripa, and Cloud Lemon, really setting themselves apart in the league as some of the top players. So, you know, we'll see what happens going forward.
Yeah.
There is still the other game going on the second stream for Tier 2. I don't know the map score, so sorry if you're wondering, but go flip on over, and then beginning later this week, we'll be having Week 5. Again, we're already at the halfway part of the season, so exciting times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am your wonderful play-by-play announcer, the BX Hunter. I have my
Mediocre
caster,
cams.
first time on the six, Just Moosh. And thank you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah. Good night.